Been a viral video that's kind of been going around recently of a woman at the gym that kind of went viral, sparked up a little bit of a discussion, like how maybe some things do on the internet. So, in case you didn't, I'm going to play a clip of a little bit of a clip of the video in case people haven't seen it. And I'm going to probably when we upload it, play a longer version of it. But just right now, let's play a little bit of a clip of it.
This is how to not approach girls at the gym.
I hate this. I hate when they're sweeter.
So the setup is, so you have a woman, she's at the gym, she's recording herself. Looks like she's got a good setup too, because she got the mic also clipped to her as well with a there. So she's got the whole setup, and she's talking about a guy that's possibly staring at her, looking at the gym, harassing her. So there we go.
Feral, like fucking feral. The 5 adds £5. And these are the grades.
So in case it been listening, so she has kind of captions that come on the screen. She says, "This is what women mean by staring at them like a piece of meat." She also has a way. Why is he walking over? So you see him kind of walk over, and then when he walks over, he grabs the plate there and he tries to like put it on for her because she has a barbell there. So he tries to like grab the plate and then put it on for her.
Excuse me? You don't have to do that. It's okay. No, it's okay. I got it. Thank you, though.
And then she has another prompt here. She says, "What if I just ripped his pee out of its socket so he could never reproduce again? This is why I don't want kids. Natural selection better take these weirdos out. He's going to jail for staring at an underage 21-year-old." So she had her in her, because she deleted the video. So this video she deleted, by the way. And then because I was like, what the hell is an underage 21-year-old? I didn't know what the fuck that meant.
That's like, that's like an oxymoron.
Yeah, but she said because I don't know if she was like joking or not. I mean, some of these are jokes, I guess. I mean, you could say like obviously, some of these are jokes, but underage. She said because in the comments of the video that she had on TikTok, she said that somebody screenshot it. She said because she's 4'11" and petite, that's why. So it's like so there you go. So yeah. So that was kind of some of the video there, and then it got a lot of reaction, especially from Joey Swole. So Joey Swole, as I was telling Nick before, he's like a big guy on TikTok, gym influencer guy, very positive guy in the community, all about getting rid of toxic gym mentality. And it's hard to not like the guy because he is all about, really bringing that positivity there. I'm going to pull up a picture of the guy in a second. But he's kind of blown up, especially on TikTok, and he calls out a lot of behavior. Hey, how's it going there, Barbie?
Hello.
How are you there, Barbie? So this is Joey Swole. This is this guy. Obviously the name fits the persona here. And you kind of see him, and yeah, he was just he talks about toxic gym behavior, people recording in the gym, and especially like men and women. There was a video I saw of him, like a guy was recording in the locker room of the gym, and while people were changing. And the dude was telling him in the video that it's like, I don't think you can be doing that in here, man. Like people are changing in here, and the dude got real, been an asshole about it. And Joey Swole called the dude out. He also calls out people who make fun of people who go to the gym for the first time, like when how like people do sometimes those memes of like New Year's and people, New Year's, a lot of New Year's resolutions is I want to go to the gym, I want to lose weight, do all that stuff, and there were people who will make a funny video about people who don't know how to use the equipment the first time they get in there. And he says, if you're there, why don't you actually, show people how to do it, or just mind your business? You know what I mean? Don't worry about it. If they're messing up, you have two options: either help them and correct them, or mind your business. Don't just record them and make fun of them and laugh at them. Hey, with us today, we got Barbie joining us. How you doing there, Barbie? And Barbie, this is Nick. Nick is my co-host. When you were on here last time, you did not see him, but this is Nick.
Hi, pleasure to meet you.
So we were just talking about the viral video that kind of went out. I sent you the video as well through your email. Did you get a chance to look at those?
Yeah, I did see those videos.
Yeah. So, I want to get your opinion on it because with this video that happened, the big viral video of the woman, it sparked a kind of big discussion about just gym etiquette, people recording themselves, men at the gym, and it's hard to have a lot of nuance, on the internet because you already have people who are going to come in with one side that have bias already, both sides there that are going to come in with kind of all already kind of their bias. So it's kind of hard to have that nuanced discussion. But I think the big thing was it part of the discussion was the feeling of like is this guy really staring, or guys at the gym really harassing, like when is it okay to do it, like when is it a case where this is happening and when is it the case it's not happening and people are maybe overreacting, and everything like that. I think was kind of one of the big things about it. So I wanted to kind of get your opinion, Barbie. What kind of were some of your thoughts on the video and just some of the reactions to the video, if you've seen some of the reactions there?
Yeah, the video was ridiculous, and it's like obvious
Hmm.
everybody's doing something for clout or trying to like get everybody outraged so everybody can talk about it. I guess she was promoting her OnlyFans or something like that. And the only thing is that now people are kind of taking it and using it to invalidate the actual harassment experience at the gym. So now people are like, oh,
Hmm.
see, this is what happens at the gym now. Like, you can't glance at women or they'll accuse you of sexually harassing you and things like that. But it's like, I don't know. I just wish that she didn't make that video because now people are going to keep trying to use that as evidence. Of,
Hmm.
oh, it's not really happening.
Mm, yeah. Nick, what's kind of your experience at the gym and everything? Do you have a particular
Hmm.
protocol there that you kind of follow at the gym?
Yeah, yeah. I have a very, very, very particular protocol whenever I'm at the gym. It's very complicated, but I'll break it down as simple as it can. I show up, I put my headphones in, I find a place to do my work, and then I fuck off.
Mm,
I mind my own goddamn business.
yeah. Um, yeah, and like Barbie was saying, I mean, was mentioning like,
Hmm.
things like this. It goes like, you do have people who already are just looking for any reason to invalidate any
Hmm.
woman's, experience, any woman's opinion or feelings about anything, and passing it off as like, oh, people are overreacting, and not every look, and all women are saying that men are harassers and
Hmm.
stalkers and creeps and everything like that anytime. So you can't even speak to women or look at women in any way, and you're gonna get your life is gonna be ruined. And I have some other videos here, some other women at the gym, and some other cases of women said this. So I mean,
Hmm.
general rule of thumb, I think it's probably not the best place to talk to if you really did saw someone who is attractive at the gym, just to talk to people at the gym,
Hmm.
because like Nick said, you're probably mostly there to just do what you got to do and get out. You got your
Hmm.
head, especially if you got headphones in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People who got headphones in, they're in the zone. They're going like,
Yeah, that's yeah, yeah. A pair of headphones, I think, is should be like the universal sign. Fuck off.
yeah. So they're in the mode, they're in the zone. And not to say that it can happen. People meet
Mhm.
each other at the gym and form a
Mhm.
relationship at the gym. It can definitely happen, and that's happened. But for me, just general rule of thumb, probably not just the best idea to probably approach somebody at the
Mhm.
gym. If it happens naturally, it happens. It is what it is. But just a general rule of thumb, I probably don't think it's a good idea. And I seen some takes of this. I'm gonna show some of
Mhm.
the other videos, but I seen some other people give kind of some of their takes on it, and I wanted to get you guys' opinion on it. So let me kind of pull up a take that I thought was kind of pretty interesting from this here that I saw. Let's see here. So this person had this take. It says, I feel like a lot of people are using these videos as an opportunity to invalidate women's uncomfortableness
Mhm.
in the gym because men do actively stare and put us in uncomfortable situations there, which in turn makes women
Mhm.
hyper vigilant when working out and produces content like this. I mean, much of what Barbie said there. Barbie, what's kind of your, because a lot of these women, they report a feeling like I feel uncomfortable in this situation. That's such like a very personal feeling. It's like feeling uncomfortable. Um, so how? I mean, where's the line between like, I guess listening to a person and trying to understand their point of view, but then also kind of going like, yeah, there's nothing here.
Mm, I feel like I don't know, like I'm tr- it's it's kind of complicated because you can like sometimes just glance at a woman and sometimes like she can feel
Hmm.
uncomfortable and it can just be it might not mean anything to you.
Hmm.
I feel like obviously you're gonna look at people when you're in the gym because you're around all these different people. But the thing is, it's like if you're staring at somebody or like talking to somebody and somebody that they don't want to be bothered, that's when it becomes harassment. I don't think it's anything glancing over at people or looking at somebody like when they're exercising. That's gonna happen.
Mm, yeah. And Nick, what's kind of your thoughts on?
I mean, yes, I'm not gonna be like that guy that is that this clearly doesn't happen all the time because it does because because dudes can naturally be kind of creepy, especially if they are staring at people while they're working out, which that is a horrible thing, and it should be called out when it actually happens. And this is a case where it didn't. People overreacted, and as you do on the internet, it kind of spirals into this whole other debate.
Yeah. And it does. I mean, obviously, harassment is a big problem at gyms
Mhm.
at times, especially for women. I'm gonna play a video here that is an example of that. So
Okay.
the setup of this video, so a woman, she's working out, she's recording herself, and you have the kind of the captions on. So I'm gonna play a little bit of this video.
I don't know. Sometimes I won't say unfortunately, because being married's good. But sometimes I don't know. Sometimes you meet somebody that just never cares.
How bad is your marriage?
So the kind of the setup there. So a little bit if it was tough to hear. So the setup here is that a woman, she's working out, and a guy
Hmm.
is talking to her, hitting on her. The thing is, he's married,
Hmm.
which she kind of brings
Okay.
up. It's like, well, he's flirting with her. And she kind of goes like, well, I don't think your wife would like that too much. You know what I mean? Me going out with you or anything like that. And, she's trying to let him down easy, but it's just that he
Yeah.
kind of just keeps going here. So here's the more of the video here.
Like coffee, and I know you don't. And I know you eat cereal in the evening.
Yeah.
And I know you have a son, right?
Yeah.
And I know you're urban.
Let's see here.
About you that's really cool. Uh, like casual, but I don't know if you would have pizza with me sometime.
Just be upfront
What
with it.
the
All right,
fuck?
you just want to
Yeah.
smash.
So he just kind of keeps continuing there. And I know sometimes it's hard for women to say no because of certain situations.
Hmm.
And then when people say like, why doesn't she just explicitly just, tell him no and everything like that? But sometimes I know it can be difficult for women in certain situations, the feeling and the reaction that they might get,
Hmm.
from certain guys who do get rejected. So I just brought up that clip because it does show. I mean, obviously, it does happen. So it's not like it's a made up thing,
Hmm.
or something like that. And I'm gonna try. I was trying to find another take that I saw of this, and I wanted to also get your opinion, Barbie. I was trying to find this other tweet that somebody said, but somebody said because you see in a lot of these videos. I mean, not to say it doesn't also happen with black women, but you see in some of these videos,
Hmm.
and of these other examples, I'm going to pull up as well. These are white women. It seems like, and the take was that speaking of the conversation that me and Nick had about the movie Missing, about the true crime series, a lot of these true
Hmm.
crime stuff, a lot of the victims of it are predominantly are white women. So is there
Hmm.
maybe a sense of maybe something is always around the corner because maybe you are consuming all this content where you are centered as the victim, as a white woman is it, and then you're looking at every glance and every stare as something that's a danger to you. What's kind of your opinion on that, Bar?
I would say like yeah, content does start to it does affect the way that you view things in real life, and that's why for a while I had to take a break from like reading crime stories online where you would hear about a woman got shot because she rejected a man, or a
Hmm.
woman got kidnapped in front of the store, or a teen went missing. Like things like that does like affect the way you view people. Um, so I can like see like how that will play a part in it, but at the same time, it does happen a lot. Like sex crimes and things like that do happen a lot. So you do have, I guess it is valid to feel some sense of, I have to be hyper vigilant. But at
Hmm.
some point, it does become, I don't know, it has a bad effect on your mental health because you start to become really paranoid of everybody. You think that everybody has bad motives when it might not be that way.
Mm, yeah. And you made a point, Barbie. And I also want Nick to get your opinion on this. That, I mean, you're gonna maybe just casually just look. You know what I mean? Like even if you don't, not
Hmm.
in even in a sexual way, but you're just kind of gonna go like, I mean, what else are you really supposed to look at? I mean, you're gonna look at the floor. You're gonna look at your shoes. You're gonna look up at the sky. I mean,
Hmm.
the ceiling fan that's up there. Like, maybe you just kind of just looking around in between sets at other people. It's kind of like impossible not to look at other people while you're at the gym. It just depends on, I guess how long a person's looking when you do. um and kind of, especially some of these people, they have a whole setup. They got the tripod, they got the mic, they got the ring
They
camera, I mean
got
the ring
their
light, I mean.
Yeah, they got their yeah, they got a whole ass film crew. It's got fucking Roger Deakins to film their goddamn fitness TikTok.
Yeah, I mean, so you're gonna maybe look over to see what the hell the person's doing. I mean, you're gonna
It's
maybe
like,
go like,
what the fuck?
especially if you're doing some crazy shit, you're like you're doing some handstands, or you're doing, you know what I mean.
Hmm.
I saw one video, I don't have it here, but I saw one video on TikTok. A woman goes like, this guy is looking at me over. It's like she was doing a whole handstand with a camera. It's like he kind of just looked over like, what the fuck, like,
I was like, shit.
yeah. It's like, yeah, so it's situations like that. I kind of go like, yeah, I mean, people are just gonna look over at you. I mean, especially if you got a whole setup kind of going on. So I'm gonna pull up this other video here. Now this is just a dude kind of walking past, and he's looking at her.
Hmm.
Um, Now he walked past, and then she said that he's staring from afar. Now you don't see him, so maybe again, and she says I'm uncomfortable right now. So maybe, I mean, I don't know. Maybe he is staring. I don't know. Again, uncomfortable is, like Barbie said. I mean, anybody. I mean, anything could make you uncomfortable. I mean, nobody can really tell you what's uncomfortable, really. So it's kind of hard to
Hmm.
really assess that. And then here's another video of a dude that's kind of walking past here, and this is another video I sent to both of you all. It's the woman in the who's lifting the barbell. She's in the multicolored gym set here.
Hmm.
Um, Now the video I sent you of the two women, and one's wearing the like the black all black, and one's wearing the pink ish kind of gym attire.
Hmm.
The guy walking past. Now, do you think that guy was like staring at them or looking at them in a sexual manner or anything?
Uh, I mean, just from where I'm sitting, it just looks like he's doing his fucking work in. I mean, yeah, where else are you gonna look? There's probably a mirror that's right around where they are. That's usually are in terms of most gym setups. So he's probably more looking at himself than he is anything else.
Yeah. Barbie, what do you think?
Yeah, I didn't see it as like sexual harassment or he's looking at them in a sexual way. And then if you have a camera, yeah, people are gonna look over like, are you recording me or something? Like you don't know what's going on.
Hmm.
Mm, yeah. And another kind of conversation sparked from this is the attire that women wear at the gym, and everything like that. Again, this kind of goes down a dangerous path, because I mean, if a woman wants to be, I mean, guys can just sexualize women if they want to sexualize women.
Hmm.
It doesn't really matter what they're really wearing. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Yeah.
Mhm.
So I want to get your thoughts, Barbie. That, do you think some of the attire that both men and women wear at the gym, do you think some of the thinking behind it is I do want to be seen at the gym and seen like in a way that people are going to look and be impressed at me? Do you think there's some of that going on?
Yeah, I would say that like some people do go to the gym like in the like for the intention of like showing off, like,
Hmm.
oh, look at my body, look at how hard I work, things like that. So I do think that some people do want attention, do want to be looked at the gym. But I don't think because sometimes it turns into, oh, well, she wants attention, so that makes me harassing her valid, which it doesn't. Like you can still look at somebody and think they look good, but then just leave it at that. It doesn't mean you get to essentially harass somebody.
Yeah. Nick, what are some of your thoughts there?
I mean, gym is supposed to be like a safe place to work out. It doesn't really matter what you wear. It really, well, it really shouldn't.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, obviously being at the gym, you're gonna see some good looking people. At the gym, and
Yeah.
obviously you're gonna see some good looking women there. Again, I mean, you could just, just it's nothing wrong with just glancing maybe or just saying like, wow,
Mhm.
like okay. And it's nothing. I don't think there's anything wrong with that necessarily. So yeah. I think again, it's these discussions that kind of can spiral, and a lot of people are going to go
Mhm.
way too far with a lot of these things. Again, what some people wear, and there's also times to be flirty and be kind of sexual with the person. There's also people seem not to know that there's just different points and times when it could be that. Like with the woman that
Mhm.
went viral with the video, the first video that we shown. People pointing out that she has like a fan house account, I think it's called. So not like because
Mhm.
people saying she had an OnlyFans. It's not like an OnlyFans account. So she didn't have one, but it's like a fan house type thing because she is a big like social media presence. She's like got a lot of followers and everything
Okay.
like that. And she did put out a very good apology on like Twitter. She did a whole tweet longer thing where she did put it out. She did apologize to the guy, to everything, the whole situation. So if people want to check that out, I think it's a very good apology there. It's
Mhm.
pretty long. But I think it is very good. So when people want to check that out, they can. So yeah, um, I think this is a lot more kind of nuance. I mean, it's not that you can't ever look at a woman. It's not that you can't ever talk to a woman at any point. It's just that there are certain times when it's better than others. And in
Mhm.
certain situations, way better than others. Any final words, Nick or Barbie, anything like that?
I just feel like people should be they talk about their experiences of sexual harassment at the gym. Like, don't use videos of content creators or people that are trying to get clout or go viral. And don't use that
Mhm.
as an excuse to invalidate what women actually go through. Because you can be
Mhm.
sexually harassed anywhere, not even just at the gym.
Hmm. Yeah. Nick.
Yeah, and very much it requires like a level of understanding of separating just a glance at the gym, which which does happen. Harassment can happen anywhere, but recognizing when it is actually harassment and when it is just a passing glance. That's the biggest thing. I think this whole situation got overblown for essentially no reason, and the creator that posted the video that did go viral actually taking account and actually apologizing and making a sincere one, it's kind of rare to see in these days in social media.
Yeah. Because she could have maybe doubled down, blocked
Hmm.
people and just, did all that. But she probably, I mean, she's probably getting a lot of hate for the video. And
Hmm.
she probably did, I don't know, she probably did block a lot of people for that because some people can get a little crazy. But yeah, I mean, I think she took good accountability for it, made a mistake and go like, listen, I'm sorry, I'm sorry to the guy, everything like that. So yeah, I thought it was, yeah, like you
Hmm.
said, it's pretty rare you see people who just like, okay, I made a mistake like that and just really do that on
Hmm.
the internet. Because some people just kind of double down there. Yeah. So that was discussion there. Thank you, Barbie. Thank you for coming in. Did you want to talk about your
Thank
links,
you.
where people can find you, everything like that?
Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok as Midwest Barbie. So it's BARB. And I'm also on WordPress. I have a blog where I write about social justice issues, and that's called blackfemsoul.com. Femme, FEMME.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you, Barbie, so much. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
All
Thank
right.
you for having me.
Yeah. Take care. Hope to have you
And
on
thanks for coming
again.
on.